We are the Dan Band. Hush up your mouth, man, sip your stout. This a reggae band, them a talk about. We are the Dan Band. In a this ya land, we are the Dan Band. We are the Dan Band. In a this ya land, we are the Dan Band. 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 Dan Band.
Good evening, all. It's a somewhat stormy Sunday evening, but I have the privilege of recording a very famous, worldwide renowned band called the Ruff Cut Band. I know that some of you may know of them already, and some of you may not. So what I'm going to do, I said to the guys that I will get them to introduce who they are and the role they played in the band at the time, and then we're going to take it from there. Welcome, Ruff Cut Band.
Welcome. Greetings.
Welcome.
Greetings. So who should we start with? Let's start with Fagin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, me, I'm the drummer of the band, known as the drummer, and many different disguises, but I'm known as the drummer of the band.
What's your name? I know I call you Fagin. What is it? What's your proper name?
My official name is Trevor, but
Trevor.
that's what my mom calls me Trevor. You know what I mean? My friends call me Fagin. But officially, in the business, I'm known as Trevor Drums Fagin, officially.
And you're still very well known today. Still, I see you out and about doing your thing. So well done to you. So
Thank you, Cole.
Continuing. Okay, Bubblers.
Hi.
Only because I just moved from Fagin, it's Bubblers now.
Bubblers. My name is Carlton Ogilvie, otherwise known as Bubblers. I was the keyboard player. I am somewhat retired now, I suppose, but I was a keyboard player and general MD of the band, Ruff Cut Band.
A general.
Yeah, I kind of. No, general MD means musical director.
Okay, yeah.
Like
okay.
if any duties been like work out the keys and stuff like that with the songs and stuff like that. That was like my role. Okay.
Yeah, and Bubblers. Those of us who know Bubblers know that he's still doing his thing. He's evolved into one of the greatest producers. Grammy nominated the other day. So yeah, well done. Right, so I move to my left and I come to Mr. Fish Brown, the man with the red beard. Greetings, sir.
Hello. Blessed. Well, my mother called me Kenton, and some credits in my see Kenton Fish Brown. Other one was Temba. I play bass in the band. Also as quality agitator, quality merchant.
Quality assurance.
Quality assurance. Make sure
quality assurance.
Yeah. Make sure the thing is done right. And right flavor and the right pulse and very stringent them way.
Always needed. Okay.
Sometimes we get a lot of flop feet, but it shows,
Yeah.
It serves its purpose.
Purpose.
Yeah. Then I go up to Mr. Tony Antonio Phillips. Carry on, sir.
Yeah, I'm Antonio Phillips, or known as Tony Ruff Cut or Tony Crucial or Crucial Tony. All of them things there. Guitarist, band leader and member, and various bands, Creation Rebel Band, Undivided Roots Band, Ruff Cut Band. I play guitar, and sometimes we put out tunes and things like that. And I'm one of the main instigators, things like that still. But we all are like that, anyway.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, that's me anyway. Only thing.
Yeah. Okay. And to my right and going up is Mr. Don Campbell.
Yes, well, I am the guitarist in the band, Undivided Roots, lead vocalist, although, you know, most of the rest of the members were vocalists too, you know, doing backing vocals and that sort of thing, and lead vocals, you know what I mean? But he has, as I said, played rhythm guitar, lead vocal, played drums, you know, jack of all trades, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Most of us are.
How I met you is as a solo singer. Very, very well done. Very famous. So well done. It's nice to see that all of you are still continuing music to this day.
Yes,
you know, I think it's really good. Sorry, Fish, did you say something?
Yes, man. Welcome. So well done to my brother. I'm second what you said.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Well, it has to be special, isn't it?
Sorry,
it has to be something.
I feel we're pitney. I feel we're pitney.
Well done.
Yeah. Family, you know?
Yeah.
See me? Yeah, man.
Family.
What I know about music is that it's a very cutthroat, unpredictable profession to be in, you know. You can only try your best.
Yeah.
So I have to applaud all of you that you're still continuing in music even to this day. I think it's fantastic. It's really good.
You know, can I say something there? Can I say something, Cole?
Of course.
I think, you know, you got musicians and you got serious musicians.
Yeah, I always say that.
I can say this, the collective of brothers what your students are right now. From me, what I know about my brothers, yeah, them man, we're very serious about our craft. It's not like we do something and we're gonna do something else the next day. No, music was always 24, 48. How much hours you want to count in a week or whatever, a year? On music. Am I lying, brothers?
No. Correct.
Remember, say we used to leave on Hilltop at like 4 o'clock in the morning and gone down a Ruff Cut guy rehearsing.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yeah. Some serious times in the boy. When music was like, we eat it, drink it, everything.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay,
we're all from the same area, and you know, which was very important. Like Alston, Northwest 10.
Yeah.
And we all went to the same. And we all went to the same school at one time in part of our lives.
Yeah, true talk. That's true talk.
So that's what I was going to ask. Who planted the seed? Who planted the Ruff Cut seed? I think that's the best way to put it.
I'm going to answer that. There was no seed planted. We all kind of came together somehow. Just fate just brought us together. That's the only way I can describe it. Because I was in a different band, and I came to Stonebridge for a place to rehearse. That's where I met Tony. Fish, I know Fish from junior school, and he came up there. He had his own band. Me and Don I know Don from infant school, and we went to secondary school, and we came together up to Stonebridge. And Fagin was in a couple of years younger than us at school, and we'd all met. We just all kind of met up there at Stonebridge. But there's one common denominator between us, I'll say, and I'm not trying to be biased about it, but I'm just saying it. We're all Jamaican parents, and so we all kind of grew up with the same kind of vibes and the same kind of vibes and attitudes of certain things, you know. Yeah. And that reflects in the music what we're doing, because that's why we were, I should say, so adamant when we were doing at least not our own music but our black backing work. We were adamant to kind of recreate the music as close as possible, and that's what made us stand out from most other backing bands. We were very prominent about that. And Fish, Fish was like I say, he was like the quality control. It would nothing go past him. Nothing would go past him, you know.
You think a little drummer hate me through that? Yeah, man.
I think, quite a few drummers and quite a few other musicians couldn't understand why we were so stringent about what we were doing.
Passionate.
Yes.
So who decided? Who decided what music was going to be played? So I know Fish was the quality assurance person, but who made the final decision? Was it a united decision, a voting system? How did you decide?
Well, to me,
I'm gonna say, Coral. Like there was nobody deciding. We all just decided together. We all just went down one river. There was no person. We all just went that way. We all felt that way, and we all went that way.
It was universally magnetic.
I like that. But Fagin
universally magnetic
at the same time. Go ahead. Sorry.
It just all the molecules just sucking together like that, and it was, it's all the entities, all the parts.
Yeah, it's just something like Fish is saying and everybody else is saying. It's not something like God just said, all right, this is this, It just worked out the way it worked out. And like Bubba said,
I did. Yes, I did.
We're all from Jamaican background, parentage and all that kind of stuff. So the story, it's still the same story. When we reason with one another, we can talk about things in the same avenue. And I think that kind of brought a closeness to how we developed to go on later on. Like Bubba said, becoming like, people say, come out the UK.
We were all singing the same song and speaking the same language.
Yeah, we're not even thinking about it. It was
without even. It was, it's one of those things where it was on a physical, mental, and spiritual tip too. You know what I mean? Because we all just gelled together perfectly in what we did. You know what I mean? One was on the same. Ship. Even though we have our individuals parts as musicians, but we was all on the same ship, going in the same direction. Yeah.
Okay.
All the ingredients to make the cake, you see me? Yeah.
Alton Ellis says, there's a quote. He says, Ruff Cut Band is there is not known as no individually. There's no big musician amongst them. But you see, once them together as a unit.
As a collective,
Nothing greater than a unit. When we're together, I tell you, man. And we used to enjoy it.
So where did the name Ruff Cut come from?
Bubblers talk.
Let me talk this time. Really, we was there making our own studio. We decided as musicians that we're gonna make our own studio.
Tony, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you there, Tony. I'm gonna stop you.
Go on.
Hold on. This is how it goes.
Yeah.
Right. All right. I have to tell it.
Yeah, man.
They gave us a boiler room to rehearse, and we're making up noise. We're in a Stonebridge in a residential area. We're making up noise. So they're saying, estate. So they're saying, look, we're making up a bit too much noise. So we go, can we get a grant to we were beside the boiler room, I should say. It was a store cupboard we were in. We were beside the boiler room. They said, all right, we're trying to get some money to try and do the soundproofing. We didn't get a lot of money. So we decided to soundproof the place as best as we could with the little money that we got. And to put it roughly, we made a hatchet job of it. We didn't know what we were doing. I got my dad to get us. Yeah, we did that. I said we're doing it ourselves. And we made a hatchet job of it. I got my dad to get us material. I don't remember that. I got my dad to get us. My dad used to work at a timber yard. We used to get the timber and the rock wool, and we're just trying to do something. And the people them come down there, so, whoa. And then this guy called Of course, he's the Cliff.
Grassroots.
Cliff was the guy was
Grassroots.
Yeah, no. Hold on. Oh yeah. I'm hold on. You're keeping me on path. I'm just saying this. While we were making a hatchet job of it, and he came down. This guy was living upstairs in the flats at Dreadlocks. Comes down to the stairs, sees us hammering away, sawing away, and all sorts of that. And he goes, "Boy, it's a rough cut, boy. Why not do that? It's a rough cut." And we're saying, "Boy, we're trying to soundproof the place." And things like that. And he's looking around and laughing at us. And I said, and we're saying to each other, "Boy, but we like that name there, you know. Rough Cut, we like that name." And then it stuck. And then when it is eventually people came down to look at it, and they said they felt sorry for us, and they got some professional people to come and soundproof it properly. So that's where the name comes from. You're right, Tony. Keep me on course.
Yeah, boy.
There's a guy called Russ Roots.
Remember Russ Roots were with two left foot.
Yeah, that's true. And him always have
a funny eye.
Yeah.
Always have a tape under him arm.
Yeah.
So, how old were you all then? What was the average age at that time?
Why? In the early 20s, 19. No, we're not 19.
19, 19. Middle 19, who was middle 19? Got him time this up there in Barney.
Okay.
So, okay, when all right, so the band started. A lot of teenagers or young people would have dreams of being very, very famous. Did you have that? Being very rich and famous and so on. Did you have that at the back of your minds? What was your reason for doing what you were doing?
Can I say something quickly before everybody jumps in? I would say this for what I saw. You know, I don't even think them times that we was thinking about being famous. We was thinking about affecting the music.
Okay.
The music was always the focus. Like you see, Fish Like I said, he was one of the man that, boy, thanks. Yeah, but you know, I dropped that thing there right out. So and so would be the case. That would be the focus. We never thought about money. Am I lying? I don't think we even thought about it. That wasn't the mission.
Yeah, no one was talking about no stardom thing. It was more the love of the music, the passion of the music, everything. You know what I mean? That was more important. The passion was there. You know? Yeah, the involvement
and the spiritual vibe you would get from the music when it's a rock. No better than that, you know. It's
you could have an
out of body experience.
You made the vibe in the music when you shoot. Well, I know the way we love the music and we play the music. You could have on your wrong shoe size and you don't feel it because the music take over completely.
That's true, man. That's true.
You don't feel it. But the music.
How much time we are playing a tune, see, and we back in the day, see, and we rehearse the tune, you know. And you see when we done the tune, it's like every man feel the church, the music of the church. It's like, we can't explain it, man.
That was our gospel.
So I'm trying to picture the period, the time. So what was happening in Northwest London at that time? What was it like? What was life like for you as young men outside of music? Because obviously music, as Fagin said, it was your church.
Well, the main thing I'm gonna interject.
Say again. Sorry.
Well, I'll interject, man. Remember, Coral. I don't know if you knew, but remember, the whole reggae business was run from Northwest London.
Yes.
You had Trojan Records was there. You had Jetstar. So you'd have Lovers Rock, all that from South London and all the bands and the clubs. But the music business, it was all run here in Northwest London.
Yeah, I've heard that said before. Northwest was, the base.
No, but this is fact. You ask anybody in the business, they will tell you. The business of the music. You get all the artists. All the artists would come all the artists would come, and they'd either come to Jetstar or they'd come to Trojan when I was a youngster.
Yeah.
So you'd see them, and it was like you're playing you're as a kid, you're playing your records in your house, and you look out your window and you see them come to buy a patty across the road, because you're saying what, and you were into that. You always saw the artists them here and there around in Northwest London, because that's where the business was.
Yeah.
You'd find Lee Perry here, you'd find Bunny Lee here, you'd find John Hope passing through, you'd find
Marley,
Ken Booth passing through. Then you find all of them. Then Bob Marley was up in Neasden, was living up in Neasden, or which is up the road from, which is North London as well.
Yeah.
So the whole business was here. Yeah. So we were right in the thick of it.
Yeah. For real, bubblers, said right.
Yeah.
Plus the sound system culture as well. Just ticky line.
Bish, let me just stop you there, because I want the viewers to see your red beard. So I want you to come forward so we can see your handsome face and your red beard. There you go. Right, carry on.
Yeah, plus the sound system as well, around us as well, so we just bombarded with it. Can't get away from it. It's either you turn thief, sing, or use a musician.
That's what I was alluding to, because it wasn't, for young people. Yeah, it wasn't a very life. Yeah. So
I don't get me wrong, I don't mean to say everybody who's not a musician turn thief, But I mean,
no, I'm just saying around, society at that time. Yeah. Sorry, Tony, you were going to say.
The music keeps out a whole heap of problem and trouble, and make me kind of fool to the road. You know what I mean? Until later on.
You never know about the road thing, but just know about music. I don't know about the road.
Well said.
So, sorry, Tony.
What was you saying, Tony? What were you saying, Tony?
I forgot what I was going to say now.
Okay, well, when you remember, we come back.
Yeah, man.
When we remember, we come back. So, who was the musical influence? Who influenced you? I mean, you mentioned some famous names, but were there anybody that you tried to emulate in your playing?
Well, at Roots Radix at one stage, like anything they did to us, that was it. That was the thing. Them really. And when we look back at Roots Radix, we lick it back. And even put our little even individual vibes to make it just a little bit different. Yeah, but it's just a natural thing. That's what I was gonna say. You have a bond with it here.
Yeah.
And I used to, now listen, believe me, I used to hear man say them things that, and I used to say, alternatives used to say, I don't know how I sang that song. It was, it must have been just talent, And I just think, go, bloody hell. Yeah. But listen, man, after 40 years, certain people born with it. It's just natural in them. We lucky, I don't know, but somehow we lucky in our vicinity that we manage them seed there, manage to find themselves together. You know what I mean? Because what we wanted to do, as Bubbles and my colleagues said, we wanted to play like the record, and that was our thing. Our thing was sounding like the record. Because me personally, I didn't like go to a dance and them have bands. Because me want to rub down girl. Right. And you have bands on stage. So me never used to like bands. But one day I see a show with Al Campbell in Brent Town Hall. And it just didn't sound like the two of them sounded, just didn't sound like the record to me. And I said to myself, even then, the boy, I'd rather, if not play music, it have to sound like the record.
Yeah.
And I find like-minded, and I found like-minded people because we're all very fussy. All
Yeah,
of
man,
us.
alphabet. Yeah, it's like we were. It's like we were all perfectionists.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
I was gonna
You know
come
what I
to
mean?
Without even knowing it, without even thinking about it.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
all perfectionists, and we're making sure that we get it right, making sure it tight, you know. And I think that's what gave us the edge in the sense of when artists them used to come over from Jamaica and sit with we and rehearse with we, them just capture that, they just feel the vibe, you know what I mean? They just feel.
No, but don't forget, you know.
Don't go there yet. Don't go
forget
there yet. Wait. Don't go there. Don, I just wanted to hear from Don who his influence was.
My influence in the music
Your
business?
musical influence, yeah.
Well, if my influence realistically, if I'm gonna go way back when I was growing up as a youth, was Bob Marley and Sam Cooke.
Okay.
Sam Cooke is my singer from a longer time. And you obviously have your Otis Redding and your Marvin Gaye and blah blah blah. But then at school, when we on the reggae scene, it was most of all of the artists and from Big Youth and all of them, you know, Uri and you know what I mean? Just as how harmonious thing in the reggae thing, you know what I mean?
Well, just as you say, Sam Cooke, I'll let you all gentlemen know that Don Campbell made me cry at Lorna G's birthday party when he sang A Change Is Gonna Come. I wasn't even prepared for it. I just started crying. And then I said, Coral, what's wrong? But that's my
Yeah.
Can I interject there?
Yeah, that was
Sorry, Dan. My concept. You see, that is a quality that we do, that we have. Because when we play, we make people cry tears.
Yeah, for real.
We make people cry tears. The last time I did on the other day with brother Tony with Creation Rebel, not a singer inside, see? And 2 nights on the track, some big white man come behind, blubbering. The music. And I just pure rubber dub and then Kim.
Yeah.
Without no vocals.
If you can make someone cry or reach them to that degree, that is true.
Hey, man. We do that moment, we do that for joy. And we feel good about it.
Yeah, for real.
I said that I'm big up my chest. Sir.
Fagin's really quiet. He's so nice. What was your music influence?
Influences, well, when it comes to like drums and stuff like that, obviously, you know, I've always been kind of like skin, flesh and bones and, you know, around the Sly Dunbar thing. I've always been growing up as a youth. But, you know, we listen to, you know, I know all the great drummers, you know what I mean? The Mikey Boos, the Carlton Barretts. I could name so much of them, you know what I mean? Tin Leg. There's so many drummers, and many drummers in the industry that played on a lot of important tunes that we still play today.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Fagin, you went far back there with Tin Leg, man.
Yeah, well, a Tin Leg, there's many more I could
I
name.
know it's someone you're talking about. Yeah.
You understand? But I've always been one that, I would say, because Sly was the one that was kind of like pushed more up front. Right?
Yeah.
Because now, when we're talking about Carlton Barrett, for example, the Wailers, Carly specialized in a certain thing with the fame when it come to the Bob Marley thing, even though they was the gay, what they call themselves before that, the Gypsy Boys or something like that. They used to have a band, him and Family Man.
Hippie boys.
Yeah.
And they're doing stuff with Lee Perry and stuff like that. But for me, the music we was listening to, when it really, well, me, because we're 70s kids, you know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
For me, it was more like, you know, Sly Dunbar was always at the front. After it's Tony now, man like Tony, make me know about people like Style Scott.
Yeah, Roots Radics, yeah.
Wow.
And I'll interject there. We've done some sessions with Star Scott, you know. We've done some sessions with Star Scott.
Yeah.
You've done some sessions with.
Well, as a matter of fact,
Star Scott is the drummer for Roots Radics.
Yeah, it's Style Scott player and one of our top tune them, England Cool.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Some we know member say we there, England cry, oh, ready cool.
Yeah.
And he played on Rock This and Music. And he played on
Rock This and Music.
And he played on Rock This and Music.
Rock This and Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
okay.
hey Dan, sorry, Dan, you know which tune people always tell me them love too? Is the You'll Never Get Away. And I started Scott play
Oh,
back.
yeah, for real. Yeah, you
And
never
a lot of
get
people tell
No,
me
away.
that
I don't play that. Not true. I don't play that.
No.
No, that's Star Scott.
Star Scott Fish.
Yeah, Star Scott. Yeah, Star Scott.
Yeah, man.
That one there?
Yeah.
No, Fish. That's not that. Fish is not that. Oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. Still good.
Bodum. Yeah. Is it, man? Is that one?
Oh, okay, yeah.
We are the Dan Band. Hush up your mouth, man, sip your stout. This a reggae band, them a talk about. We are the Dan Band. In a this ya land, we are the Dan Band. We are the Dan Band. In a this ya land, we are the Dan Band. Dan Band.